Hi everyone, my name is Ilanna Schlehuber, and this is my final marketing plan titled Monster X and the Greek Gods. Let's begin. So the product that I have here is a brand new album for the K-pop group Monster X. They are a 6-member group that releases albums a few times a year. Right now, most of them are in the military, so there's going to be no releases for a year, but in 2025, this product would be perfect for them. So a new comeback in the K-pop world is just a new album that they release, but K-pop albums are really intricate and have photo cards and lyric books and picture books, and they're really detailed in the K-pop world. So this album itself will be a crossover between Monster X and the Greek gods who have ruled the pages of mythology for centuries. Now, to introduce you to the members a little bit so you can learn a little bit about them. There's 6 members. Shonu is the reliable leader, and he's going to be Zeus as he holds a high position of power. Minhyuk will be Hades as he's determined and headstrong. Kihyun will be Ares as he's cunning and strategic. Hyungwon will be Hermes as he's quieter and a little bit more eloquent. Juhan will be Apollo as he's their main producer with dualistic qualities. And finally, I Am will be Poseidon as he's a Pisces and has calming qualities. So these are the members to introduce you, and let's get into a little bit more about my product. So this is my marketing strategy and my marketing mix with the product, the price, the placement, and the promotion. We can begin with the product. We want the appearance to be something striking with gold qualities to it and shiny and Greek god-like that will really set it apart. The service is the music industry. K-pop is a growing industry, and there's always room for new and innovative ideas. The quality of this, we want it to be quality that is of the highest degree. And usually in the K-pop world, companies will release 4 editions of an album. So there'll be 4 A, B, C, and D of one album. This one, we are going to release one singular album so the fans know exactly which one they're buying. There's no special editions. This is going to be the one singular album with features including photo books. We're going to have photo cards, which is really popular in the K-pop world. It will be a picture of idols. This is what the artists are called, K-pop idols. It will be photo cards with the idols. And something special about this album is this album will be able to be turned into Mount Olympus. So you can take the CD out and construct the album to become actual Mount Olympus. So the price of this, we want our album to be affordable for everyone. And sometimes the prices of albums, especially K-pop albums, are reaching the 40s and the 50s when it includes shipping. This, we're going flat $25 every single album. And shipping is going to be a little bit different per country, but we want our prices to compare to other ones that we've released in the past, which have been a little bit more expensive. Now, what we can do, we can bundle. If you want to buy more than one, if you want to buy, say you want to buy 2 albums, it could be 2 for $40 instead of 2 for $50 if each album is $25. Now, we want to use value-based pricing, which is a business strategy that primarily relies on customers' perceived value of goods or services to determine cost. Now, we know we have a big fan base. We have 1.5 million listeners on Spotify every month. So we know that there is perceived value, positive perceived value for this product, and that will allow us to price it at our price point of $25, which I think most fans will find very affordable. Now, the placement of these albums, we want them to be in worldwide storefronts. A lot of the times these albums fans are trying to buy online or joining a group order where a fan is ordering a bunch at one time, and they're just not accessible all the time. So we want to use stores like Barnes & Noble, Newbury Comics, Target, and place our albums in these stores on the forefronts of the stores, of the music sections, to let people know we are selling them in these stores that are countrywide, worldwide. Of course, these stores are some of them specific to United States, but worldwide storefronts where there are big stores that we can place our album in. We also want to use specialized K-pop stores. Some that I have in mind are Hello 82 and Choice Music, which are based in Atlanta and California. And they can have physical albums in store selling this and promoting this album. We also want to use online K-pop stores that fans will be able to reach our album and purchase our album no matter where they are. If they're heading online and they want to search it, it's going to be that same price. And we also need to have a large inventory because Monster X, again, 1.5 million listeners, there is demand for albums. And if we have a larger inventory, that we're not leaving room for any error. We know there's going to be demand. We want there to be supply. Now, promotion. A big thing in the K-pop world that most fans or non-fans alike may not know of is social media. The K-pop fans are using TikTok challenges now a lot these days. So we want to use social media to our advantage. We want to send emails asking YouTube channels to do reaction videos. We want to send PR packages to TikTokers that are going to open this and see the album and see that you can create Mount Olympus with this album. We also want to use YouTube ads. We're gonna place ads on different K-pop YouTube videos, letting people know that we have an album coming out, knowing that this is the theme, this is the concept this time, and let everyone know that ours is going to be something bigger and better. We also can use billboards, which is a worldwide promotional promotional advancement we can use, and use these billboards to let people know Monsta X is coming back. And this can be a new marketing venue for the K-pop industry to sell and circulate the idol contents, which we can use these venues and these outlets to promote this product and let everyone know that this is something brand new, this is something that's affordable, and this is something is available to fans worldwide. Next, we have the competitive analysis. These are the 8 things that will set us apart. Our cost. We are offering lower prices that can include shipping to people all around the world. Again, most K-pop albums, when you go online, are going to be $50 to $60 for a singular album if you do not live in South Korea. K-pop is based in South Korea. The cost is going to be much higher. We are going to offer those lower prices so all fans can afford it. This is a unique concept, as we're assigning roles to the 6 members of the group. It's never been done. It's innovative, and it allows people to see the qualities of the Greek gods within the members of Monsta X. We also are going to have higher quality albums since we're only making one version. Since we're only making one version, it allows us to put all the detail and the work and the time into this one version that fans will cherish and love and hopefully put on their shelves in their rooms. This is a new innovation when we are creating the album to actually be Mount Olympus. When fans can do something hands-on, it really sets apart our product. If they can just put it on their shelf and not make anything of it, then it's just another album. But the fact that they can create it to be Mount Olympus will really set it apart. Another thing that sets us apart and that we can compete with others is that this album is going to be available worldwide. I know a lot of albums in the past, it will be either North America and then South Korea and maybe Japan. This will be worldwide. Any fan that wants to buy this album can buy this album no matter where they are. We're going to have special perks in this album, so this will really set us apart. In most albums, 99.99% of K-pop albums, there are photo cards. A photo card, again, is the idol taking a picture of themselves in a little 2x3 card, and it goes inside the album. We're going to have special perks where you have the chance to win a signed album, and it just is a signed album. It gets sent to you. Surprise, you win that album. Another one is a video call. So we're going to have little inserts in the albums that saying, congratulations, you won a video call with the group. And fans will be able to sit down and do a 2-minute video call over Zoom or another outlet and talk to their favorite idol for 2 minutes. Another thing, we want to actually communicate with fans. We want to be communicative and respond to their problems and really be on top of that, because a lot of the times K-pop companies are not on top of the communication with fans. They're not answering questions. They're not answering problems, and we want to be there to fix any problems that may arise. This is also a specialized niche. So in the K-pop market itself, there's always new concepts being discovered and created. We want to be even more specialized and do something that's never been done before with the concept of Greek gods and making Monsta X the Greek gods in this concept. So next, we also have the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and our threats. So as a framework, SWOT analysis is highly commended for its simplicity and value in focusing attention on key issues which affect business development and growth. So our strengths. There's global interest. We have 1.5 million listeners every month on Spotify. There's fans from all around the world, North America, Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, obviously South Korea. That is our strength. We have fans everywhere. This is a unique concept that's never been done. If you're coming up with something that's already been done, fans are going to be bored of it, and they'll see a problem with it already being done. This hasn't been done. This is brand new. It's unique. There's also marketability of the members. The 6 of them have individual personalities that fans have grown to love. They've even chosen a bias of the group, which means a favorite of the group. They're very marketable, and with this concept, I think it will be even more marketable. It will really just push them even further. Our weaknesses, we could possibly be confined to the current fans. With K-pop, fans love to show allegiance to one specific group, so it might be confining if we're releasing an album and it's just our fans listening. We also need to realize that if we do not have enough supply for the demand, we will be failing because we will not be making enough money. We will not be making the money we could be making if our supply is not as high as the demand is. There's also a fluctuating market where K-pop groups are becoming more and more or less popular. So there's new groups that are becoming more popular and the older groups are becoming less popular. Unfortunately, Monsta X debuted in 2015, so they're on their way to becoming an older group. And with this fluctuating market, we're not sure how long their popularity will last. For the opportunities, we have a lot of opportunities to do PR partnerships with people on TikTok, with people on YouTube, and we can really use people who have a big following to push our following even further. We can also improve the brand visibility by getting people to know and see that there's a new Monsta X comeback, there's new music, they can buy the music and they can buy the albums. We can grow monetarily by improving this brand visibility, by fans buying our albums, by watching our YouTube videos, and by interacting with our content and our threats. This is an oversaturated market. There are a lot of K-pop groups and there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people trying to put out the best stuff they can. We also could lose listeners and buyers if people are just bored over time and not interested in the music anymore. There's also market trends changing all the time where people might not want to listen to a group that's 10 years old and they just want to see a different concept than the one we're putting out. And we understand that due to such strong growth down below, this industry is experiencing saturation and things are changing quickly. So we want to be on top of it with our new and innovative concept. So the Monsta X and the product lifestyle. To begin, the development. We're going to create the album. It's going to be expensive. We need to do song recording, music video shooting, hair and makeup, and more. A lot of the trainees of a company start in debt, and the company does not need to be transparent about the debt, meaning that most artists have no way of knowing how much they have paid off or how much they are making. Unfortunately, we don't know how much this will make, but Monsta X is a popular group, so we think it can make them a little bit of money. To introduce the album, we can do a promotional rollout with teaser images, album specs, including pricing and music video teasers, leading into growth, which will be Monsta X gaining profit through album sales, music video watch time revenue, and high demand for the product if there are fans wanting to buy it. Here, we'll begin to see competition with other groups releasing music around the same time, leading to fans buying their products instead of ours. For maturity, this will be the end of the promotional period in where we see our sales peak, where we can gain new fans, and the need for a new album following this release. And then decline will be the sales begin to drop as the album has been out for a little bit of time. At this point, we will need to create a new concept for the next comeback. And the conclusion. There is a growing need for innovative K-pop concepts, and this is something new, innovative, fun, fresh, never been seen. K-pop is continuing to grow globally, and the Monsta X members have commented on their globalization, stating that it's an honor to have been able to build a global fan base. With this globalization, we need products people all around the world will love, and I think this is something new, fun, innovative, it's interactive, and I believe it's something that people all around the world will love, any age and any location. And these are my references. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.